That's 2 partners you lost. Your partner died. Dude, that is the best death scene ever. No! That is the best death.
Thank you very thanks for the money, dummies.
My voices. Why am I toxic?
Do what gives you pleasure. Fuck everyone else. Stop supporting.
Okay. The first tip that actually happened during today's stream was from Swagonito. $10. Thank you, Swagonito. We hit support goals for both stream, which is outstanding. As I told you guys, I needed some extra help right now because the weekend had been slow because I did the demonetized day. Things were really good today, to say the least. So thank you all. Anyone who came out and supported the streams today, supported them in any way, but particularly if you contributed to any of the goals or whatever, thank you for that. That's definitely going to help me out this coming week. Okay, so I'm done for today. Tomorrow I am off. All right, when I return on Wednesday, first of all, if you watch anything tomorrow, enjoy. I know tons of people likely will be getting caught up on the React event from the weekend and etc. So please enjoy. When I return on Wednesday, it'll be Skyrim Anniversary Edition on the first stream, and that's going to be me finally starting up the Dawnguard DLC, which is the other DLC, which I hopefully come back full capacity on Wednesday, because we've got a crazy week coming up, which we're about to talk about. There's a good variety of stuff, crazy good stuff coming up this week that I'm very excited for, that I want to be 100% to cover with you guys, you know. So there you go. So thanks for that. And by the way, the other thing I just want to say before we get started talking about anything going on currently.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
I can't immediately fix it. I call my dad, because my dad was that kind of guy. He was kind of a Mr. Fix-It, and if he couldn't fix it, he would try to figure it out anyway and half-ass it, because, you know, we weren't rich. He didn't have money to be calling a fucking, you know, a plumber or an electrician or, you know, a handyman to come do all this stuff, so he tried to do it all himself. So whenever something breaks, I call my dad, and I say, so Dad, what do you recommend I do in this situation? How would I fix it? And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You know, depends on the severity of the situation. You know, sometimes I just have zero knowledge of something. And he gives me some good knowledge and helps me out to figure out how I'm going to tackle the situation.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight.
And maybe that could apply to my life as well. But the problem is, like, when do I have time? My problem right now in my life is I have no time for anything. Like right now, if I had any extra free time, I would spend it with my wife. And we would have more time together to do stuff around the house and just do meaningful stuff together. I don't have time for anything right now. Like I'm here 6 days a week full time on this stream, right? With very minimal time outside of the stream to do much in a day. And then the 1 day a week I have off, I'm off doing all the shit I have to do outside this house, like grocery shopping and errands and appointments. I don't have time to do other stuff. When on earth am I going to have time to learn, right? So maybe long term, not, you know, like, oh, your channel is suspended. Why is my channel suspended? Because you have 3 instances of breaking the rules. What are you talking about? Oh, well, today you said this. That was breaking the rules. And also, 2 months ago, you did this and that. Wait, what? 2 months ago? You didn't even talk to me 2 months ago about anything. What are you talking about? Oh, you didn't get notices about that stuff? No, I didn't. Oh, well, it happened. That's 3 strikes, so you're suspended now. What are you talking about? You can't... How can you punish someone?
What are you doing here today?
Twitch removed the offer, even though I'd already accepted it. They removed it from my account, and I received an email from Twitch, a very panicked email, stating something to the effect of, oh, just so you know, that was an error on our behalf. That shouldn't have been there. They weren't honest with me. They lied. I knew what happened because it was public. Like, everyone knew my trolls had gone and harassed the World of Tanks makers. So it was out there what happened. But they lied to me in the email and said,
It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. I came into Manhattan.
I mean, fair enough. You're right. I agree with you there. That would help. If I had a sponsorship too, every once in a while, that maybe it would help. All right. But here's the other factor you guys aren't understanding, that I can't have sponsors anyway, even if it would have to be, the sponsor would have to understand that even though, in general, most people on
Phil, you make me angry, Phil. Could have just grabbed one of these, Phil.
You're goddamn right.
Julian. I don't know where I felt like I get a little drink around.
My throat still doesn't feel great. It was already trying to recuperate, and then I didn't take my allergy meds because I'm a friggin' moron. So I had nasal drip all night. I wake up, I'm like, oh god. My eyes right now, they feel like swollen, puffy from the allergy shit. I'm like, oh my god. It is what it is. I'm looking forward to the gameplay today. Hopefully we can beat the Royal Rumble, you know. Hoping to have a good, chill stream with all of you. Alright? Alright, so here's what we'll do. Let's get the shout-outs, do them.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything.
I'm like, I don't think drama is the best thing I've ever done. Like, I would never believe that. I would say a great playthrough with a bunch of laughs and silliness, or, you know, a bunch of really great, when people can contribute, thank you when you do, but it's not about that, okay? Okay. Why do I feel the need to press the stream to 90 minutes with Q&A? I'm not stretching anything. But people like to talk, and this is a great way for us to get topics off our chest so that when I play the game, I can focus on the game. There's a lot of content creators out there, they turn on their stream and immediately they're playing a game. But now, people start asking them questions. So is it really about the game, or is it about them interacting with their audience?
He's full of shit.
That's anymore. They did. Like 2015, oh my god. That was like the worst, okay? In general, a lot of people, I think, in the last couple of years kind of realized that things aren't like they used to be. And even though they may not necessarily like me or my content, they're not just going to sit here and just dump on me constantly anymore. You know what I'm saying? But sadly, as much as maybe public opinion has shifted on me, and I'm just not the... A podcast where we have a great discussion. You know what I'm saying? That's the meaningful stuff to me. I mean, is it meaningful to go back and do that project? Yes. I felt like it had to be done at some point. You have to
2,000 years later
move on from the past, and that was the way to do it. But I don't feel like that's the best, one of the best things I've ever done. Just because something is done well doesn't mean it's the best thing that I've done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hold it in that regard. To me, that was like, that wasn't work. You know what I'm saying? like right now, I do a podcast for you guys. We have fun interactions. We talk. This is my job. It's my hobby too. Like, I love doing this. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me.
Are you sure about that?
Friday. Okay? So, before I even mention any kind of monetary contribution, if you want to help with those games coming out on Friday, you absolutely positively can. Alright? You can get me credits on either network, Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, because the Quarry, I guess, is cross-platform. So it doesn't really matter what console I play it on. To my knowledge, I think it's like a $60 or $70 game. Someone actually told me it's $70. I was like, $70? Damn. That's a lot of money for a game like that too, in particular, you know. But in addition, you got the Mario Strikers game coming out the same day that I want. Like, there's different ways to either survive or die. And so it's interesting to play these games at the very least twice to try to see the different scenarios and things that you can do. That's really where the replayability and the longevity is with these games, is you do it at least twice. And I know the second run will not get...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
As a result of that video. Like, oh, this is just really great for me. You know, obviously I feel really great as a person, you know, when all that's happening. But the stuff was already out there. That tribute to Scott had been on the internet since January of that year. The John and Howard video came out in November of 2015. It's now 2022, 7 years later, 6 years later, whatever you want to say. Why did it take till now for me to bring it up that people realized how messed up that was? You know what it is, honestly? I think it's all about the perception of the person right now. This is fun. This is meaningful. That's why I'm here with you guys, you know? I could have taken 2 days off after my marathon when my throat screwed up. So now I'm going to do it anyway. Fuck it. I love doing this, man. I want to be here with you guys and chill. That's what I'm here for. The fact that I can do this as a job is astronomically cool because I love it anyway, and then I get to make a living doing it, all right? So I don't ever feel bad. It's not what it's about, you know. Please understand that. I mean,
Worthless specimen, get that ass banned.
Right.